In March 2024, the boxing world was excited after Jake Paul, a popular and fast-rising fighter, made a bold move. He announced he would face off against the iconic heavyweight champion, Mike Tyson. This surprising decision quickly became the talk of the town, leaving fans eager to see how this showdown would play out. This video will look closer at Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. On November 15th, Netflix is stepping into the world of boxing for the first time, streaming an event with everyone talking. The excitement around the unexpected fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson grows as the date gets closer. This match at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, promises to be a wild spectacle. Although the rematch between Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor is also on the card and highly anticipated, it has been somewhat overshadowed by the buzz around Tyson and Paul. Tyson, now 58, is retiring to face Jake Paul, a YouTuber turned boxer known for his controversial persona. Some wonder if this fight is a bold move or an insult, especially considering Paul's reputation as a showman. Despite the criticism calling him a bully or a con man, the fight has grabbed huge attention, and fans are eager to see how this unexpected showdown unfolds. Mike Tyson is one of the most famous boxing names. His story is filled with incredible talent, ups and downs, and a lasting legacy that people still talk about today. Tyson's life has been a roller coaster ride, from becoming a boxing star to facing personal struggles and eventually turning his life around. This blog will explore his boxing career, personal life, biggest fights, achievements, nicknames, religion, media presence, and unique personality. Let's have a quick view of Mike Tyson's historical background. He exploded onto the boxing scene as a teenager and quickly became the youngest heavyweight champion at just 20 years old. Known for his unbelievable strength and lightning-fast knockouts, Tyson earned the nickname Iron Mike. His aggressive fighting style made him a feared opponent in the ring, and his reputation as a boxing legend still stands strong today. Tyson's career is filled with unforgettable matches, including his legendary battles with Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis. His 1996 fight against Holyfield became notorious after Tyson shockingly bit a chunk of Holyfield's ear, a moment that made headlines worldwide. Despite this scandal, Tyson's accomplishments, including winning the heavyweight title 3 times, kept his name among the greats. Over the years, Tyson was given several nicknames that reflected his powerful image. Iron Mike symbolized his toughness and unmatched strength, while Kid Dynamite captured the explosive energy he brought to every fight. These nicknames weren't just words, they became part of who Tyson was in and out of the ring. Outside of boxing, Tyson's personal life was filled with challenges. From legal troubles to struggles with addiction, he went through some tough times. However, his conversion to Islam and newfound spirituality became a turning point. His faith gave him a new perspective on life, helping him grow and find peace after years of turmoil. Further, Tyson's larger-than-life personality made him a natural fit for the media. He appeared in movies and TV shows and even performed in a one-person Broadway show. His honest and often vulnerable side won him the hearts of fans worldwide. Through his podcast, Hot Boxin' with Mike Tyson, he continues to connect with people, discussing life, sports, and everything in between. Tyson's influence goes far beyond boxing. From humble beginnings to becoming an elder statesman in the sport, Tyson's journey is one of redemption and personal growth. His story continues to inspire, and Iron Mike will always be remembered in sports history. As the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson approaches, people wonder how it will impact Jake Paul's career. If he manages to knock out Tyson, some believe it could be career suicide, potentially making Jake the most hated man in boxing. There's a lot on the line for both fighters. For Tyson, it's about protecting his legacy as one of the greatest boxers ever. It's a test for Paul to see if he can handle someone as legendary as Tyson. Paul has always been known for stirring up controversy, and this fight is no different. He's built a reputation for being ruthless and problematic, so his stakes are incredibly high. Adding to the buzz, Jake Paul's brother Logan may have accidentally revealed Jake's game plan for the fight. On his podcast, Logan hinted that Jake's strategy is to avoid Tyson's punches and tire him out. Tyson, who will be 58 by the time they fight, still has incredible knockout power despite his age, as he showed in his 2020 exhibition fight against Roy Jones Jr. No doubt, the match is set as an exhibition, meaning it won't count towards either fighter's professional record. The rounds will likely be shorter, and both boxers will wear heavier gloves, making it different from typical fights. Still, fans are eager to see how Jake's strategy plays out and whether he can hold his own against the boxing legend. Mike Tyson's long and legendary career is full of memorable moments, including his famous battles with big names like Lennox Lewis, Kevin McBride, and Danny Williams. Even though Tyson experienced some tough losses later in his career, his legacy as a boxing icon remains untouched. A moment stands out when, after one of his final fights, Tyson admitted he had lost his passion for the sport, saying, "I just don't have it in my gut anymore." While his incredible accomplishments are still celebrated, the years of fighting have taken a physical toll on his body that can't be ignored. One big concern concern surrounding the upcoming fight between Tyson and Jake Paul is the noticeable age gap. Tyson is 58, while Paul is nearly 30 years younger. Many are worried about whether it's safe for someone Tyson's age to step back into the ring against a much younger, stronger opponent. While there's great respect for Tyson's experience and skills, the reality of aging and declining stamina plays a major role. In contrast, Jake Paul's youth, fitness, and energy might give him an advantage, leveling the playing field more than people might think. This clash of generations adds even more intrigue to an already highly anticipated fight. On the other hand, Jake Paul has become a major name in social media and boxing, with a journey that started on YouTube. He grabbed attention early on with his energetic and bold content, always coming up with new ideas to keep his audience hooked. Over time, he built a fan base of over 20.8 million subscribers, cementing himself as one of the most talked about creators on the platform. In the beginning, Jake's videos mainly featured pranks on his older brother, Logan Paul, another YouTuber. Though many of these pranks seemed staged, the playful rivalry between the brothers kept viewers entertained. Their prank wars escalated with each video, and soon, Jake took things to another level by releasing diss tracks aimed at Logan. These humorous rap songs, filled with friendly insults, became hits, helping Jake launch his brief music career, where he released over 20 music videos. In 2016, Jake founded Team 10, a social media group that brought together young creators to collaborate and grow their channels. While Team 10 didn't last long, it helped boost the careers of several emerging YouTubers and TikTok stars. Through this, Jake showed his knack for spotting talent and building a platform that encouraged teamwork and growth. Jake has always stayed in the public eye throughout his career, often through controversy. From his questionable business ventures aimed at kids to his much-publicized wedding to fellow YouTuber Tana Mongeau, which later turned out to be fake, Jake has never shied away from being in the spotlight. In fact, with every scandal, his fame only seemed to grow, keeping him relevant and talked about. In recent years, Jake and Logan shifted their focus to the world of boxing. What started as challenges to other social media stars turned into real fights against professional athletes, including UFC fighters. These matches drew massive audiences and helped Jake land major brand deals, further boosting his income. His success in boxing led to a rapid rise in his net worth. 2023, his wealth was estimated at $34.3 million, but by 2024, that number had jumped to $80 million, thanks to the $40 million he earned from boxing and other ventures in early 2023. Speaking of his revenue, Jake's income comes from multiple sources. Boxing is big, earning him millions from fight purses and pay-per-view sales. He also makes a lot through brand endorsements, sponsored content, and his merchandise, all of which have made him one of the wealthiest figures in entertainment and sports. Apart from boxing and YouTube, Jake has invested in several business ventures, including real estate, sports, and media. These investments have helped him diversify his income and increase his net worth. His success as a boxer has been impressive, with a 9-1 record and 6 knockouts. He's beaten notable fighters like Anderson Silva and Nate Diaz, though some criticize his earlier opponents as not being real boxers. Still, Jake's ability to generate excitement and promote his fights has drawn comparisons to legendary boxing promoter Don King. He has brought a new level of attention and hype to boxing, proving that he can entertain and keep people watching. To conclude, a famous saying in boxing, "Power is the last thing to go." Even though Mike Tyson may have slowed down over the years, his ability to deliver knockout punches is still dangerous. His power isn't just about brute force. Smart techniques back it. Tyson's stance gave him a solid foundation, allowing him to shift his weight quickly, dodge punches, and strike back with heavy blows that often caught opponents off guard. Tyson's power came from using his whole body in his punches. He'd step forward with each hit, throwing his weight behind every punch while staying balanced. Another trick was adding a quick snap to his punches by popping his shoulder just before landing the blow, giving it a whip-like effect. On top of that, Tyson was even more dangerous because he didn't rely on one punch. He'd unleash a series of precise, fast punches, overwhelming his opponents until they hit the canvas. His balance, movement, and smart punching made him one of the most feared fighters ever, even as he aged. Tyson's power, paired with his technique, remains a serious threat in the ring. Overall, Jake Paul's entry into boxing has been a game-changer, blending the world of social media and sports. While some see his involvement as a gimmick, others can't ignore the buzz he brings. Whether you love or hate him, Paul's ability to draw attention, especially from younger audiences, has brought fresh eyes to the sport. His promotional efforts have also opened doors for other fighters, like Amanda Serrano, giving them a bigger platform to shine. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson, though far past his prime, still commands respect as one of the most legendary figures in boxing. If Tyson lost to Jake Paul, it could be a major blow to the sport's history. Some even worry that it could spark calls to rethink the safety of matches between aging legends and younger fighters. Ultimately, this fight isn't just about who wins or loses. It's about the impact on boxing's future, mixing nostalgia for Tyson's era with Paul's new age popularity. What do you think about this iconic match? Who will come out on top? It's up in the air, and either player could win. Thanks for watching. But before you go, remember to hit the like and subscribe to the channel.